G4 still dealing with the aftermath of Frosk's rant about sexism in gaming?
Sexism in gaming.
Like, still, it's been 9 months. That's enough to cook a human in the human tummy thing. I am Mecca. No, I don't know anything about that. Don't care. I should not have mentioned it. The only cooking I know about is How to Serve Man. And that's a cookbook about cooking people. Where are we going? I don't know. My brain's a little funny. My voice is gone. And I'm disheveled. Wow, I'm a little disheveled. That's okay. It's midnight, and we're talking about Frosk again. I had to jump on this. I had to see this. I saw this article come in from Bounding into Comics. G4 TV's post-Frosk rant woes continue as network president Russell Aarons jumps ship, leaves position after less than a year. Wow. Well, Lottie freaking doll. Let's look at this one. And, there's a rumor that her rant is no longer available on G4. So if you're somebody who was lucky enough and fortunate enough to download the entire thing way back in the day, like some of us, that is preserved for all eternity. We're going to check that. We're going to test it. G4 TV's post-Frosk rant woes. We already read this. That guy left after a year. Here you go. Things continue to stay rocky for the network, who proudly promoted their hosts' dismissal of fans dissatisfied with our host as sexist fanboys who should stop hoping for change and instead watch their offerings, as a new report has confirmed that G4 TV's now former president Russell Aarons exited the network after less than a year. Well, is this the guy who approved the rant, or is this the guy who brought in Amaranth and her hot tub jiggle bikini tops?
There will be backlash.
That is what I want to know, because remember, they tried to course correct. They brought in Amaranth. They brought in a lot of Twitch streamers, basically the hot tub meta Twitch streamers who they sit around in hot tubs and they lick microphones and stuff. That's awesome, and that's great if you can do it. And the cat's agreeing.
Meow.
Kitty cat, you want to be on camera? No, he wants attention. He wants to be told he's a good boy for catching that little toy taco. He got his little taco and he didn't drop it.
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
Don't you talk to my kitty cat like that. He has his little tacos and their little crinkly ones that have little fishies in them. And then he has other ones. He didn't want my squishmallow for some reason. Frosk, let's see if her rant's still there, by the way, now that I am talking. Here's the video. It's supposed to be oh, it's private now. It is private. So this is supposed to be their video. Rob, I assume you got this one pretty well? Yeah, that's supposed to... So we already have it. We already do have it. It was 100% that video that was supposed to be on G4. They privatized it. They don't want people remembering it? Is that the thing? They want to kind of quietly let it go. I don't know. Let's see what else they say in Bounding.
I can see you.
Host any or related. They're unconsciously biased against her as she's not as bangable. Well, that's what the rant said, isn't it?
I'm not as bangable as the previous host.
That's what the rant said. I don't know. Are we sure it's not just Gerard and him not being as bangable as Olivia Munn and Kevin Pereira? I don't know. Nothing against Gerard, I suppose. He's the one who always looked pretty uncomfortable in the whole rant. My voice is gone. I apologize. As per August 31st exclusive from Deadline, Aaron's made for the escape hatch sometime in July. The exact details around her... Oh, it's a her. It's a her. I thought that was a man. I thought it was a man.
It's a man, baby!
Russell Aarons. That's a woman? That's a woman. Huh, I'll be damned.
I see.
Whoa.
So let's look at the Deadline article. There she is. So that's Russell Aarons. Wow, she's pretty, actually. Huh. She's kind of got like a hot mama thing going. She reminds me of Chase Masterson a little bit. You know, the lead of the Doppo girl from Deep Space Nine. She's kind of a C-word now. Anywho, not this chick. I don't know anything about this chick.
Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Network gaming vet Joe Marsh expands duties at Comcast. Joe Marsh. Wasn't Joe Marsh the one on Little Women? She was like the oldest of the Marsh girls. She was Winona Ryder, wasn't she? Exits the Revive network. Here we go. Was an experienced digital executive who joined G4 TV last September as president, and they exited the recently revived network. Well, Blair Herter also left. He quit recently too. Everybody seems to be jumping ship. We keep seeing rumors of employees, and there was like 4 or 5 tweets out there of just people randomly quitting on G4 about a month or 2 ago. I didn't want to jump on that because I didn't think just 4 or 5 people really warranted a whole video. But when it's executives and the Frosk rant is completely hidden, yeah, I think this might be something. This might be something a little bit more. Along with putting content on YouTube and social media, G4 has a multi-year agreement with Twitch and pay TV distribution deals with Verizon, Fios, Cox Infinity, and Philo. Like Philo bread or dough. It's phyllo dough. Phyllo dough. They're going to be baking baklava. I won't be because I don't know how. My voice is gone.
I see.
Whoa. I never realized this stuff.
Despite the abundant online enthusiasm, here we go for G4. The network's financial footprint is small enough not to merit mention in Comcast's most recent SEC filings. Comcast Spectator, which also owns the NHL's Philadelphia Flyers as well as the Wells Fargo Center Arena in Philadelphia, is accounted for in the corporate and other part of Comcast's income statements. In 2021, annual revenue in that segment totaled $461 million. Other components of corporate and other include the company's X-Class TV, Skyglass, and Smart TV ventures, as well as new streaming initiative involving Comcast and other Charter Communications. So, G4 is so tiny, they don't even have a financial blueprint or footprint. Financial footprint blueprint. I'm reading, and it's hard this late at night. Please subscribe to this channel if you like me flubbing and screwing up and ripping on She-Hulk. We've been doing that. We're going to be ripping on Lord of the Rings. Check out the new trailer for that, Rings of Power, that we turned into a Spirit Halloween commercial. It's hilarious. Here's the thing. We had rumors that Kevin Pereira, and he actually admitted to buying views. He was botting the channel's views over on Twitch. Nobody got banned permanently for it. Were they botting their views over on Twitch? We already had speculated that they might be. So they're doing worse than we initially thought if they're barely even mentioned in this. The current iteration of G4 is smaller and less focused than the good one on TV with his predecessor. It was announced a programming slate including a revived version of G4 mainstays Attack of the Show and XPlays, plus comedy boosted Japanese competition show Ninja Warrior, which is one of my favorites, and the esports Dungeons and Dragons, all that stuff. Okay. You can just watch Sasuke Rising on YouTube. Just find it. You might need to plug in Japanese for it. That might be sort of technically against the rulesies. But, also it's not going to have subtitles. It's just as good, though. I've been watching it forever since G4 took it off the air 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was, in 2014. So, G4 is kind of obsolete. I still kind of tune in from him from time to time. Frosk stuff, she's kind of right on a lot of stuff. She's really into her esports. She knows her crap esports-wise. I will defend her on some of that. Her rant was a little bit, you don't want to take it out on your viewers who are right there in front of you. However, I can see where she was coming from, and we all have crappy days. So I'll defend it a little bit, as I don't think she intended that to ruin the station. I don't think anybody intended that to ruin the station. I think that hit at the right time and the right level of we're tired of hearing it. We're tired of the complaining and the whining from entitled, wealthy people on TV who have it better than the rest of us. I am Mecca, and this is all coincidental. G4 might be failing. I don't know. I'll have to sensationalize and clickbait it. See you guys later. Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I'm not as bangable as the previous host.
You've really opened up my eyes.